Hey there, people. Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today, I'll be doing only one video, and it's going to be a list. The reason being, I keep telling you in last few videos, if you in case missed, my sinus problems has taken over, so I cannot smell a thing through my nose, and it's going to take about 1 week or so. I guess I heard more to recover. So at this point, I ordered a few new fragrances, but I cannot, since I cannot smell, I cannot review like individual reviews. I cannot do for new fragrances. Only the ones I've reviewed in past, so I can do these lists, so I have memories of these perfumes. So what I got is 10 fragrances. I'm going to show you. These are, you can say, in the summertime you can use some of the types. You can also use them in winter, but more or less these are like 10, you can say, underrated fragrances that not many people talk about. And I think these are very, very good perfumes, to be honest. Like if you want to use in different budget also, there are fragrances. So some of the fragrances are very, very nice, and you can try them in instead of paying for this latest $150 designers, which I am doing. But I ordered the Bulgari Man in Black, the Perfume. It's coming. I ordered Armani Stronger With You Tobacco. So once my nose is open, then I can smell and I can review. My voice still, man, pretty bad. So time is around 7 p.m. and we just lost our series against Sri Lanka T20. Those who follow cricket, pretty upset about that, but try to get rid of the depression. First fragrance. This fragrance gets almost a lot of hate and no love. Carolina Herrera 212 Heroes. The reason for me to show this several times, I tried not hyping it, but I tried saying this is such a good fragrance because I think it has that Invictus-ish DNA on the dry down. That's why people assume it's an Invictus clone. It's not. The opening has some of the most charming, citrusy, aquatic, fresh, sort of like, you can say, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a like ozonic kind of a opening. The first day I sprayed, when I saw it was released, I was mesmerized by the opening. I don't care about notes. I don't care about what people say, designer, synthetic, this and that. I care for what smells good. Okay, so this fragrance for the summer, dead of summer, this is very, very, very refreshing, very playful fragrance, and I really like. The beautiful thing about this bottle is the bottle. Itself, beautiful juice. It's a collectible item, and I think it's a maybe a limited time release. 212 Heroes. It's a perfect fragrance for summer. You can try it for daytime. Number 9, I'm gonna go with a fragrance. I think this fragrance is one of those dupes of Bulgari's Tiger, and I think I like it a lot. I gave it high score. This is called Sceptre Bronzite by Maison Alhambra Lattafa. Okay, Lattafa's line. Really nice packaging. It even has like a nice little fake gemstone. This perfume, if you never tried, give it a try. And if you are in search of some good Bulgari Tiger clone, you can get Turati Blue, you can get some of the other ones. There are like 3 or 4 good clones right now. But I think Lattafa Alkiam Silver is my favorite, but this is also pretty good and it's cheaper than the Lattafa. So this fragrance has plenty of grapefruit zestiness, and I think people who are looking for budget like 20 something dollars, you can try it. Bronzite Sceptre by Maison Alhambra Lattafa. That's a good fragrance also for summer. You can use it like everywhere. Next one is a perfume that I think is discontinued, but it's flying under the radar. I mean, this was the original one, was really, really favorite of mine. This is also nice. If you find it somewhere, get it. Polo Double Black. Okay, let me tell you one bad thing about this fragrance, which is a weakness, is the performance is not top notch. And second thing I would say criticism is this fragrance is not really a very dark perfume. If you look at the bottle, Double Black, it doesn't deliver anything on the black side. I mean, there's nothing dark about it. So this fragrance is mostly that mango, which is mouth-watering from Polo. The original one is more like a fruity mango. There's a little bit of a darkness with woody. Maybe there's a coffee or something. I forgot. But this fragrance really works well if you stay in the office, and if you're, let's say, wearing a suit without any tie, this is a good fragrance for the summer. Even daytime, this is a good fragrance. This nothing smells like this in the market anymore, so I'm just showing you. Polo Double Black. Next one is younger brother to the Hype King, which is Sydenham. Sydenham is Club New Intense Man, which is a clone of Aventus, right? Everybody knows. But Aventus, clone-wise, Sydenham became like, everybody's like, oh my god, it's just the same fragrance. The opening is a bit harsh. And some people don't prefer it anymore. They like some other dupes, like Supremacy Not Only Intense, right? Those ones. But in the meantime, the same company that produced Armaf, they produce one more of perfume concentration, pure perfume oil. And I think this bottle was 120 ml. Yeah, 120 ml version is called Hamidi Addictive Intense. And there are 2 more. One is a Milice Imperial clone, other one is a Silver Mountain Water clone. I got all three. But this is the best from this line because it's so fruity. It gives you that pure lemon opening, which uh, doesn't smell like an alcohol cheap lemon pledge, which pseudonym gives you a little bit of a dirtiness. This thing is so smooth, so polite, and very long lasting. Only thing, if you really want to know the difference between this and pseudonym, is the projection. Pseudonym projects for me really well because pure perfume, if it doesn't have any alcohol, this one will last on the skin, like it will be really sticking to the skin, but it will not project so much unless you use some other layering technique or pseudonym, and this that will be good. But very good performer. This thing can be had for cheaper than pseudonym, and I think this is a very hidden gem sort of fragrance. People can try it, and it's very clean version of Aventus. Right, really nice lemon, and the dry down smells a lot like Aventus. Next one, similar sort of like a DNA, but it's more like Aventus has what, the green apple and then the pineapple, and I think sometimes a little bit of a smoky, that birch, those notes, right? But this one, it's a new bottle, like new design bottle. I used to have the old version, but I still like it. Same DNA. It's called Black Excess by Paco Rabanne, and this is one of the underrated fragrances, like Polo Double Black. Why? Because this one gives you strawberry, pineapple, apple. I mean, a lot of citrusy notes. Then like lemon. So it reminds you at some point Versace Menu Fresh, but also got that nice strawberry. So it's a very sweet, fruity experience, and it has decent longevity. In the evening time, I wore it, and it get decent performance. It's not a beast by any mean, but really nice. And I think the newer version is more like more wearable. Like if I can say more citrusy, more sweeter version of old Black Excess. So this is a hidden gem fragrance. Sort of currently nobody wears this, so you can try that. So 5 are gone. Let's lean a little bit more into the darker side. When I say darker side, this next fragrance, buy it and keep it in your collection, because I heard this is discontinued from good sources, and once this is getting hard to find, you'll see the prices will rise on this. This is very close to Tom Ford Bout de Jour, and I think Bout de Jour, I don't know which one came out first, but people say this is more darker take on Bout de Jour. This is called Zino Davidoff. Of course, this is a modern version, and this one is discontinued now. So when you see the bottle, first thing that comes to your mind is a barbershop, right? It is a barbershop sort of fragrance. It's more bitter. There's a coffee sort of almost cappuccino at the base. So you get that coffee connection with that beautiful lavender, some spices. This is a very masculine, maybe a little bit of a leather. This is a very masculine macho scent. And the best thing, those who do not know, this was one of Johnny Depp's signature scents. So you can still get this for, I think, very affordable price tag. This is a gem. You don't want to miss out. Like, remember what happened with Midnight in Paris? Same thing is going to happen with this. I fear, if you have it, maybe a few backup bottles, maybe you can make some few extra bucks, right? But no, just kidding. Just for the love of this fragrance, I think it's absolutely beautiful. I wear this mostly on winter, but can be worn in summer. Nice if it's rainy or a bit cool. Next one is also dark, but this is very wearable. It's kind of like a sweet, mild dark, maybe a little bit darker leathery take on Armani's Code. People say it's a Code clone, but I don't think so. This is similar vein, Aigner Black, and this one has that nice little leathery texture on the top, and I think also this 125 ml. So these are the good old fragrances that people don't care for. Aigner Black, Aigner Blue, Aigner White, all three are great, and there are a few other fragrances from this house which are great. Aigner Oud, very nice. So what you get from this is kind of like a gentlemanly scent. It's almost like Armani Code, but Armani Code is better. Okay, in my humble opinion, Armani Code line smells more premium, but for the price, 1/3 of the price, you get to smell so nice, so sexy. This is perfect night out scent for, I think, warm summers. Let's say you sweat a little bit, and then you dry down in the AC, it will come back. It's a fantastic date night scenario fragrance. You can try that. Aigner Black, I also think, is discontinued. Okay, so yeah, some of the fragrances you may argue, hey, these are good for winter. Yes, this is also good for winters. I think from here, all three are good for winters. Next one is one of those Lattafa fragrances, and this is also from the Pride line. This is a hidden gem. This is called Areeq Silver, and I bought it for 2 reasons. Okay, the bottle is just majestic. If you see the box, if you see my review, these are fragrances with presentation goals. Okay, and when you see this fragrance, sorry, I had to pause. I had to clear my throat. Okay, when you see this fragrance, first thing that will come to your mind is maybe it's a clone of Amouage Epic Man, which is a green bottle and also kind of like a leathery cardamom. This one has a little bit of that Middle Eastern vibe, but it's mostly incense. And I think I remember, if I am not wrong, this one has some sort of a nice, you can say vanillic almost, like kind of like a sweet incense, and I think a little bit of a like cardamom sort of combo, so which is a similar fragrance to Black Incense Malaki by Chopard, which is more expensive than this by double the price. So if you like Black Incense Malaki, you should try this one out. Simply, this is a great replacement for that, and this lasts even more than the Chopard. This is a beast mode fragrance. Okay, amazing fragrance. So let's do a little bit of the Middle Eastern side, and these are very beastly. You don't need more than one spray on this. Trust me. If you do more than that, you are doing a like a crime. Okay. Next one is called Ajmal Amber Oud. So this one I don't know what is the original smell like. I think some people said it's similar to Bois d'Isia, something Victory. I forgot the name of the fragrance. I'm sorry, but it's a dupe of something very expensive. This is not also cheap, but it's cheaper than that niche. This fragrance, oh my god, this got fruits, this got amber, and I think a little bit of a woodiness. It's sweet. It's mostly fresh, fruity on the top, and the base you smell some like it lasts eternal longevity, man. If you have one on your chest, one on your back, you will be projecting left and right. Winter, summer, doesn't matter. This is a very magical fragrance, a beautiful bottle, and I think there's a few other from this line which are also nice. I reviewed, but this is a great fragrance. This is definitely in the Tuscan leather zone. 10 for the performance. Okay, that one you can wear only once for night out. Okay, last but not least, similar looking bottle, and this was in my humble opinion, my journey, one of the most eternal longevity sort of a perfume. I have few like they lasted almost like 2 days or so on the clothes. I have few fragrances that last 7 days. If something can last for 7 days, this is one of them. This is from Rasasi's premium line. This is called Somow al Rasasi Mali. I'll write down the name. It's only written at the base. Everything written in Arabic. So I forget the name once in a while. But this fragrance, oh my god. Okay, this is literally like a, how do I describe this? It's very difficult to describe it. It's sweet. It's definitely sweet. It's a lot of floral. If you know there's a fragrance called Narcotic or something. I forgot the name. Maybe it was from Nasimato, something flower narcotic. Maybe that's a different house I'm talking about. Anyway, so it has those florals. It's very unisex. It is fruity, floral. I think there is a hint of a musk, huge musk, and maybe there's an undertone of oud somewhere there. I'm not sure, but this fragrance, when you wear it, trust me, if you do more than one spray, you are gonna choke people out. You don't want to do that. Let's say you're attending a great wedding, like during the summer and stuff, and yeah, sorry, Bangladesh is full of pleasant surprises. Mosquito. I am very terrified by these. Somehow one got inside my room. I was trying to take it down, but it's disappeared. Anyway, so let's do this. I'm sorry. So when wearing this in summer, like this one, let's say a wedding, it's happening outdoors, huge pandals and stuff. Like like they make huge like how to say arrangement or a program, like a big banquet hall. If you wear this, it's gonna just move around in the air, and it's gonna be so beautiful at nighttime. This is beautiful projection beast. But if you do too much, people will complain. Okay, but this is a fragrance I think can be worn all year round, and Rasasi makes some great juice. This is one of those 24 gold by Sensory, Tuscan leather, Kuros. You get like from Nishane fragrances. This is the one also gonna get performance like that. So there you go, 10 good fragrances underrated for summer, day and night. Okay, so let me know which ones did you try. If you haven't tried anything, maybe give them a try. Okay, have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and keep me in your prayers so I can get my sense of smell back. I am being punished. Third day I cannot smell anything. This is just terrible. And those who said COVID, no, it's not COVID. It's confirmed with the problem with the cold, sinus. All my problems is related to cold. Keep me in your prayers so I can get better. Okay, take care. Bye bye.